Alrighty guys, this is a quick tutorial regarding fluid formation that many people have been asking. Even though I have a tutorials with fluid formation for PES 15, which is exactly the same, but just some of the menu layout has been changed. Okay, what is fluid formation? As you can see right here, if you hit the help button, the fluid formation actually tells you there. You can pause and read that. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna put my fluid formation on. As you can see, it's already set up. At kickoff, my opponent sees my team like this. And when I have possession of the ball, my formation turns into this. The computer will do that for me. I don't need to change anything. There are certain things that you can actually change your formation and tactic during the game manually by hitting your D-pad, but we'll get that at the end. This is particularly about fluid formation. And when I don't have possession of the ball, as soon as I lose the ball, the computer will turn me into this. Now you can set up a different tactic for each of these situations, but that will make it a little bit more complicated. You can make it simple or you can make it complicated. Fluid formation is really important. However guys, if you are using fluid formation, you need to be a good passer with a good vision, good dribbler, okay? If you are just gonna spam long balls, if you're just gonna rush it like crazy, fluid formation is not for you. Okay, so if you want to change each of these particular at kickoff, when in position, when out of position. At kickoff, basically you simply click on this, and then at kickoff, as you can see, this is the formation that I chose. You can choose which formation you want to use. I leave it to default, okay? When in position, I simply select that, and I can change the formation when I'm in position, which I chose the 4-3-3 default. I just played about with the position rule. And I can change the tactic as well. Now when I am on position of the ball, this is my tactics. You can choose it to whatever you like. However, the important part, when I am out of position of the ball, when I lose the ball, I select here, team instructions, I change my numbers in defense into many and compact, etc, etc. So you can change your tactics according to whether you have the ball and you don't have the ball. I'm not sure if I'm making this simple enough, because I don't find any other way to explain it. Basically, you just set up wherever you like and you change them accordingly. You don't need to change anything during the game. This is the computer will change everything that for you. If you want to change your player rules, make sure preset tactic 1 main offensive. That's the one with your fluid formation, and that's the one you're going to be starting with, not your defensive and custom one. This is where you're going to be starting with, and the computer will switch for you. You simply go to edit lineup and position, and you can move player whatever you want, or you can change player rules. Like if you want to make Suarez CF, if you want to make Messi NSS, make him a cam. Just customize it to your liking basically. And if I want to change player position when I am in the ball, I simply hit the right stick to any of these formations, and then I basically move player whatever I want. So there you go guys. Hopefully you will have a good knowledge regarding fluid formation right now. If you don't like fluid formation, if you want to change your formation and tactics manually during the game, this is something you can do. But don't do both, okay? Don't use fluid formation and then you have your defensive and custom one which you can manually switch, because that will just mess up a lot. Now if I want to turn fluid formation off, simply I have my defensive one is already set up. I simply click on it, change the formation to whatever I like. I chose 5-2-3, and then I chose my tactics to whatever I like. And then obviously, because this is the defensive one, my numbers in attack is few, and then my numbers in defense is many. So this is the defensive one. I normally switch to this manually by flicking a D-pad up and down during the game. If I am winning by 2 goals and it's minute 80, I don't want to concede last minute, I switch to this. If things not going well, if I'm losing, then I simply switch to my custom one. As you can see, is 3-5-2. Again, each of these formation and tactic that you choose, you simply click on it and then choose the formation that you want, choose the tactics in defense, and choose the tactics in attack as well. When you set up all that, obviously I am in an edit menu. I set up my formation tactic and edit menu. You can actually do so if you go to an exhibition match, set up your formation and tactics, but when you finish, make sure you come here and go to save. Already have it saved, and then when you go online, you load it. Simple as that. Hope you guys find this video useful. You can support me by simply hitting the like button, share and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I upload a variety of PES content from formation, tactics, tutorials, gameplay, live face cam, live stream, everything basically. Anyway guys, I've been Sep. Till next time, ciao for now.